Hi, it's Tammy, that signing and cycling gal. So today I just wanted to talk about trail etiquette again. So I'm back in Phoenix and I'm out riding my bike. I learned from a friend that in Peoria, the trails are closed until 6 in the morning. And it's kind of funny because I would never think of going before the sun comes up to ride my bike, because in San Antonio, the cops sit at the trailheads and they write tickets. And they give tickets for being out when you're not supposed to be out and riding. It's a safety thing. So it's funny because my friend was explaining to me that, I ride really early, and when I'm riding, sometimes I have to go around gates, and I'm learning different ways to get where I want to go. And I'm sitting here going, 6 a.m. they open the gates. Why are you riding before 6? So this morning, I woke up at 5:30. Well, I wasn't awake at 5:30. I was on my bike at 5:30 this morning. I have become one of those weird, crazy people. And I finished my ride and it was 90 something degrees. So I was able to get my ride in before it got really hot. But thinking about that, and the trails having it closed until 6 in the morning, that doesn't make sense to me, because a lot of people are out and they're exercising before the sun comes up. Oh, wait, no, I'm in Arizona. The sun comes up really early and it doesn't go down until really late. So we have a lot of sunlight. So this 6 thing is just a killer to me. But anyway, I got out on my bike and I had to go through a few underpasses, and I don't mind a lot of them, but the closer into Phoenix you get, it's dark, they're covered, it's wall to wall, you have walls, you have the road, and you're under, and there's no light in them. It's really dark. And because we have a homeless problem in Phoenix, I worry that I'm going to hit a person when I'm riding my bike in the underpasses. So that has become a little bit of a concern for me. So I really slowly go through them because I want to see if there's trash, if there are things just sitting, if a person is sitting or laying in the road. I need to know. So I get out and I connect in because I've been using the new river trail and I like it. I like that most of the trails here, they connect some way or another. I don't like a lot of the switchbacks. It's just because I don't like doing those hard, acute angle turns. It's just not a comfort thing for me. But I was out and I was getting ready to call one of the high schools and complain because the kids clearly were on the track team and they were across the road and they had earbuds in. And I'm trying to not fall. I'm trying not to get hurt. I am trying to stay on the path. But these people are just stuck in the road and they're not moving. And I'm laughing because they had shirts on that said their school name. And I'm like, dude, really? Why? If you're going to label where you're from, follow the rules and be respectful. And so I was getting ready to call the high school and complain and say, hey, tell your coaching team to tell these kids they need to not be more than 2 aside. And then they need to not have both earbuds. and to pay attention to their surroundings, because really you need to be aware of what's going on around you. You need to be able to hear. You need to be able to see. It is important. It's safety. I go out and I ride by myself a lot. I also ride with friends. We're training for a ride at the end of August. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go have fun. I'm excited to be going. But at the same time, I need to put in the miles. I need to be getting in and training. So I was thinking about, I want to listen to music, but I'm not comfortable seeing these people. And so these kids were walking just across the whole path. Couldn't get through them. I'm like, I need an air horn so I can just throw it, scare them, because they'll hear that, hopefully. But at the same time, I'm like, this is a safety thing. You're not paying attention. So then yesterday I was on the same trail and there wasn't a lot of kids lined up. So somebody, not me, complained because the kids were behaved better and being respectful yesterday. So I was happy with that. But then there were two cyclists. I was like, hey, we're supposed to be a friendly group. We're supposed to help others. And you're blocking the trail. They were riding side by side. One in one lane, one in the other. And I'm like, hey guys, can you move some, please, so I can get through? They were not really happy with me. And I'm like, I'm not going through the middle of you because I'm going to touch both of you because there wasn't room. I'm not that thin. I'm not a toothpick. And my handlebars are bigger. So that doesn't work. So it's just remembering and being aware of your surroundings is really important. Really, really, really. Our society is changing. We have good people. We have not so good people. We have people that don't make the best choices. And we have some people that make awesome choices. And you need to be aware of what's happening to know what's going on and how you need to react and how you need to move and respond. So, the best one was on the trail. I'm doing another underpass. And these, I'm calling them kids. They're taller than me. They sound like grown men, but their actions aren't what I expect out of a man to behave. I'm sorry, I've been teaching for over 25 years. And I have different expectations. So anyway, they're sitting under the underpass at Bell Road, and their legs and their bodies are covering 3/4 of the underpass. So I go past, I don't say a word to them. Then I come back and they're still there. And I'm like, hey guys, you know, this is not safe. You need to do something different before somebody gets hurt. Their response was, law enforcement told us we could sit there. I was not happy with that because it's a trail and then a drop for the water runoff. So it's not a safe place to be sitting. I understand it's in the shade and it's Arizona. We don't have a lot of shade trees. We don't have a lot of shade trees. So that's a problem. So I stopped and I talked with the park rangers and said, hey, you know, at Bell, there's this group of guys that are just sitting there. And they're like, oh, them again. Yeah, we'll go tell them they have to move again. They say that law enforcement says they can stay there. I'm like, okay, well, if I get hurt because they're there, just know something's going to change because I don't want to get hurt. And other people don't need to get hurt too. So my whole thing on the trails, be aware. It's the same as riding on the road, knowing where the cars are and how people are driving. Because it all has parts to do it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed listening to my ranting. just know, be aware of your surroundings, be able to hear, be able to see, be able to safely pass other people. So anyway, have an awesome day. Ride on. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you next time.